Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Otto Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off down the right side. That one catches the zone. It's 2-2. Right through there, got him. Now 1 away. Now it's the DH, Griffin Conine. And there's a ball. Yamamoto, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
1-1.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Pickoff throw, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Valente Beozo. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Bottom of the first, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slides, but it gets by him.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Sanchez makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Batting third, the designated
Let's take a look at our lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, James Outman.
And Boo, you and I were talking about it before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Shohei Ohtani in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
In the dirt. Got him swinging.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And he hits a ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Next offering way upstairs. Curve in the dirt. On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. Freeman headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Oh, and this one gets away. And the wild pitch will play to run.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need to wait around as a runner on a ball like that.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. It's out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses the outside corner. Now 2-2. In the air, foul off first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second. Here's the 3rd baseman, Connor Norby. Yamamoto back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Out to center. Outman settles under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 7.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1 out, base is empty. That one
ball,
way inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And that drops in for a strike. De Los Santos with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
On the ground to third, and a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in LA, here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, 2 now. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
James Outman, the next to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch misses. Outman at first, 1 gone. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Back to the top of the lineup. There's Freddie Freeman now. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Just off the outside edge.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Popped up. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And he deals. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, right side. Conforto on his way over. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Dane Myers.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a slider misses down and away. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses, and that's ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. And a ground ball to first. Oh, and it hits the base. Has some trouble with it, and he can't come up with it.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Derek Hill getting ready to hit. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. And he chases a high fastball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yamamoto sends her packing.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Line to left. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Taylor. Ball 1, no strikes. Out towards left center. Myers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 balls, no strikes, the count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one missed.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, the
guy at the
catcher.
plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And that's downstairs and outside. Miami's bullpen with some action. Seth Martinez appears to be getting loose. And the next pitch is way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one hit to right. Sanchez gets under it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
Conine, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. To the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Marlins down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Michael Conforto. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Rojas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Way high. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to short, Edwards. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Sanchez.
Yamamoto back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And now the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
The batter, the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. He's 0 for 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That missed by a lot. 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins nothing.
Pitching for
Back
Miami.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and
Number
taking
32.
over on the mound, Ronnie Enriquez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that
Leading
starter
up
left.
for the Dodgers,
Freddie
the first
Freeman
baseman,
will come
Freddie
up to hit. Singled and
Freeman.
scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's ripped to right down the line. And it goes just foul. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singing.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
First and second here, no outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Not close with that one. 2-2. Freeman, the lead runner, out at second. Betts on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
Here comes
third baseman
Chris Taylor. 1 for 2.
Taylor.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next,
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs. Outside with a breaking ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming around third is Taylor. The relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 6-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Sanchez snags it, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also throwing. Scrapes through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
On the ground, Rojas throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Otto Lopez.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That just misses, and it's 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Save.
No, he's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the
batter,
inning.
the designated hitter, Griffin Conine.
So a man aboard, Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. That one's
Ball one.
upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Base knock right field. Lopez headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
0-1's the count.
Conine at second with 2 down. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Fastball for a strike. Throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Two outs. Fought off foul. He goes down looking. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new
51.
pitcher on the mound, Declan Cronin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading
The
up
batter will
for
be
the
Michael
Dodgers,
Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And there's a foul ball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Foul ball, still 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 33.
So up next, James Outman.
Outman.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it's even up.
Inside.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a strike.
2.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So digging in,
the
Miguel
second baseman,
Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. On the ground, could be 2. Edwards over to second, relay to first, double play.
He's so good at coming
first
across the
baseman,
bag
number
and
5,
snagging it with
ready.
the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is Freddie Freeman.
that's
Just
off the
missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swinging a foul out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And now 2-2. In the air out towards right center. Hill. That is the inning. So the Dodgers lead 1. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kirby Yates.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yates in his 11th season, 37 years young. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, You don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now one away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
De Los Santos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. That clips the corner.
1-1.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Ramirez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals it. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3.
The shortstop.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2-0.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always
Now
easy
back,
laying off a
the
3-2
designated
pitch,
hitter,
and I tell you what, he
Shohei.
earned that walk.
Oh,
Man at first, nobody out. And next for LA, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. A little bit low. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
third baseman, number 3.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
Taylor.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Center field. Hill hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and second, 2 outs. Will Smith to the plate. And that skips in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Michael Conforto up next for the Dodgers. On the corner for a strike. And now 3-1. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Michael Conforto will climb in. First pitch just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
51.
Alex Vesia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now, Dane Myers. That one catches the corner for a strike. In the air to left center. Outman on the move. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 3,
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. And it's fouled away. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he chases that one. 2 out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. And that's outside. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
53.
bottom of the 8th, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in,
Leading
James
up for the
Outman.
Dodgers, the center
Singing, you
fielder,
got to appreciate a
James
guy who's this good defensively.
Outman.
I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
He takes it on his own. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Rojas leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Turns and fires to Betts. And that's way high. Now 2-0. Foul ball there. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 7 and the Marlins 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Banda.
And now the DH, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fastball is outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And they're down to their last out. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Banda is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-2 your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrating in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be, so I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about, no single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble, no killers who became good fathers who raise their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys, Las Vegas residency. I brought the 2 of them me. The good part is father to father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab